I'm just a little snake demon without spirit. But he learned to be human and made a photo for Master Shanshan. And the tributes placed. It turned out to be 3 humans who just beat to death. But I didn't expect that Master Shanshan was not only not angry and praised me for being sensible. I will definitely become a fierce snake in the demon world in the future. From then on I lived in the mountain temple. Began to concentrate on cultivation. But when night falls, the people in the village are like thieves. Like guarding me, they say by word of mouth that I ate to people. But I did eat the first person. It's a boy named Rendon. Chased and killed by an old Taoist priest, he ran into the temple. He was exhausted. There are scars all over the body. Kneeling in front of the mountain guard in the broken temple, crying for the blessing of the mountain guard. I didn't understand human language at that time, but it was very painful to see him. So I swallowed him to set him free. I happened to chase into the dilapidated temple and saw this scene. No, my elixir. I've been knitting people's lists for 10 years. Spit it out. I saw him devastated. Feel sorry. I had to swallow him too. Let him be reunited with Rendon in his belly. But I can't get through. I've actually shot since then. It's not just shouting. There was Lexus. I know a lot of dangers that I didn't know about before. And scary things. It turned out that the man in black who once hunted me was called a snake catcher. They're all snake catchers. I once witnessed them besieging a tabby cat. I found that human modification is very powerful. Modification can continuously improve strength with cultivation. Chet training period. Live-in period receiving order period. Even the cause period. All my escapes were innocent and fearless flukes. Humans are scary. Retouching is scarier. Ganoderma lucidum was finally born. I must live well. It's not that humans are too risky. I decided to steal only the families raised by the villagers in the future. Because I like the human world very much. Sushi on story, people call me the old black snake. So I'll make do with it. He gave himself a name called Snow Black. I swam my huge body to Chenjiazen. Then he carefully climbed into the Chen family's pigsty. Pigs are my favorite food. Hungry after fat. Eat one head and you can manage it for a month. This family seems to have rested. Then I'm welcome. And I didn't hesitate to open my mouth. Bite a piglet and swallow it. After the other piglets feel the danger. He screamed in horror. Don't scream, attracting the villagers will kill us. That being the case, I had to swallow you too. After swallowing the second piglet, I was lying lazily in the corner. Decided to digest it before leaving. I didn't expect it to be an hour. The door of the pigsty was suddenly kicked open. I was so clever. He quickly climbed up the pillar to the beam of the pigsty. Then I saw 2 big men throw a bloody figure into a pigsty. This trash won't be beaten to death, right? So what if you die? Dare to rob Qiu Shao of a woman. This is what happens. Okay, let's go. Wait for the 2 men to leave the pigsty. I dare to secretly reach out and check. Suddenly, the boy who is obviously dead. I opened my eyes again. Master, my pupils constrict. A word popped into my head. Breathing stopped. Don't dare to act rashly. The boy looked crazy. Laughing and getting up from the ground. Ha ha, Ben Xion has finally been reborn. The host is also called Chen Fan. It's the same as my name. Abandoned marriage waste. Danshan by who? Since I inherited your body first. Nature will clear your wrongs. Those who are like you. I won't let any of them go. Chen Fan talked to himself and moved his body. That's pretty bad. But it doesn't stop me. He said twist the lady. The head looked at my position. Oops, I'm being watched by him. I'm huddled on the beam of the house, afraid to breathe. Heartbeat is down to a minimum. A strong sense of crisis pervaded my heart. A forest of snakes stood up. What the boy said. I don't understand what it means at all. But he made me feel really terrible. He just said he was Xion Yuan. Definitely high-level decoration. Is it a snake catcher? What if it's really a snake catcher? I will surely die without a burial. The boy took one look at me and ignored him. Shaking his head, a disdainful gesture appeared on his face. Thought to myself. It's just a little monster on the first level of psychic. It's not enough for me to see. I only care about healing. Just let the aura out and scare him away. Heh, I can't imagine this demon race quality assurance demon guard enemy. Are you also born again with my master? Taixu ancestral dragon, you miscalculated. Now, I don't know what he was thinking. The terrifying scent of the teenager makes me terrified. This guy must have figured out that I ate a pig. Some kind of spell is brewing to kill me. No, I can't just wait to die. The boy began to chant a spell in his heart at this time. Heaven and earth. All beings are for it. I am Chen Fan in this life. I must step on this world at my feet. Seeing the terrifying aura on the young man getting stronger and stronger. I can't take it anymore. If you don't do it. Wait for the other party to recover from the injury. The completion of my energy is my death. This guy clearly saw me and pretended not to see me. Just don't want to alarm me. And then they're trying to sneak up on me. Cultivators are also sinister. This snake demon like dearly can't fool me. So hey, you forced me. I ejected abruptly. Fast as lightning. Like a strong wind rushing down. Lightning and flint swallowed him directly into his stomach. After success, he immediately crawled into the woods. At this moment, Chen Fan, who was swallowed into the snake man, is in a state of fierce force. It stands to reason that he deliberately released some immortal dangers. The other party should have been scared by his own breath. Run away. The little psychic first layer monster dares to attack me. I don't know. Give you a chance, you don't run. How dare you court death at the entrance of the cave? The sea is boundless. Chen Fan punched. A boundless airwave is like. A tsunami erupted. My tongue immediately swelled up. It became a balloon. It's getting bigger and bigger. Makes my waist and emit a faint light. A gentle force upholds the body. So it doesn't twist quickly. I haven't had time to breath back. I saw that Chen Fan had already arrived at the location of Yao. Hey. He exhaled his true anger and hit the river directly. The next second is hard. The river shattered like fragile glass. The pain was so intense that I almost passed out. The body is on the verge of death. It hurts. Am I going to die? Can't move. I'm so unwilling. Obviously condense the waste and born the wisdom. I knew it would be like this. If you beat me to death, I won't come here to steal pigs to eat. When I was in a blur. Chen Fan is devouring my flesh and blood. Plan to replenish Chen blood. All of a sudden, a pitch black roof emerged from the sea of his corpse. Fell on my waist and position. Rotate slowly. This thing is the demon race quality assurance demon guard top. Chen Fan is not stunned. Just when he was about to take back the top of the demon guard. Shocked to find. His connection to the top of his waist is broken. Next second, a boundless breath of terror gradually. It comes out of the top. The smell, gradually transformed into a golden dragon. What? The top of the waist absorbs the waste and fragments of this beast. Why would my waist top help this beast? Is this guy not at all? The ordinary snake demon is broken. Chen Fandon feels bad. There is so much energy. Sweat from the dragon's mouth. Hit Chen Fan hard. I'm not reconciled. How can I be an immortal? Chen Fan let out a mournful scream. During this period of time, the physical body instantly collapsed. Even the soul has been completely reduced to nothingness. Everything is calm. My swell. The body that was about to burst gradually began to recover. I don't know how long it has been. Two pigs arched a few mouths on me. The teeth grind the snake's skin and make a crunch. It hurts so much. With a convulsion of pain, I suddenly woke up. Dead pig, I'll swallow you all in a minute. I bit my tail. It hurts, but am I still alive? I remember my shout being broken by that guy. Yelling is the foundation of every demon beast practice. How can I practice without shouting? I'm completely ruined now. No, why am I still alive? I quickly checked my body after a while. I saw the original. A small black top appeared in the drinking position. The surface of the top is engraved with many complex patterns. A flood dragon surrounds its body. End to end. Lifelike as a living being. This is not what the young man called the top of the demon guard. Oh, could it be that he replaced my demon and saved me? And not only that, how can I see inside myself? You can see the interior and the surrounding conditions. Is this the time of God? That's fine. This is only a skill that can be modified. I actually learned it too. You can see it with your eyes closed. So clear. Now the hunt. Food and avoiding beasts have become more convenient. Wait, it's not over yet. I seem to be pouring a lot of stuff into my head again. That's the circuit that the chair runs on. Every step is clear. Looks familiar. It is the cultivation method of that young man. It can't be wrong. My head itches. To grow a brain, although I don't know what the use of this thing is. But it can definitely heal. I will also try to imitate that person's performance. I remember it was heaven and earth. All beings are curious. Then naturally run the shout. My mind started to work on the attack line. Gradually, a wisp of spiritual energy drifted from the hall between heaven and earth, surrounding each other into a long dragon of spiritual energy, into my body. This is the scene. It's exactly the same as the situation Chen Fan healed last night. Reiki enters the body's circulation. The wound is slowly healing in nourishment. A pillar of fragrance is thick. I reopened my eyes. It's the body that washes. It really heals. Just breathe for a moment. The body is full of spiritual energy. There's a sense of lightness. It's like a floating spirit grass. I have a feeling. This technique is mainly used to improve cultivation. Healing is just a burden. Strange that I was clearly 1 year old. It is said that it is impossible to store Reiki. Has this become my heart? Yell it out. Let's get the hell out of here. Find a place to sleep for a few days before thinking about cultivation. Any teenager can be so powerful. In the future, we must not easily provoke humans. Before I left, I glanced at the 3 pigs. Just don't do it all the time. Swallow the fattest one in one bite and walk away. Then he fled all the way to the wilderness. 3 days passed in the blink of an eye. Since swallowing the human order enlightenment, in my head, there's always something new coming up. After swallowing the dust chamber, this feeling is saved every day. I gradually came to understand the cultivation system that humans speak of. It turns out that demon beasts are the same as human decoration. There's lots of stages. Demon beast grades are divided into 7 demon orders in the Tolming period and the base period. Thou, all 7. My current realm belongs to the peak of the 700 million layers of transparency. It is equivalent to the peak of the first layer of the human gas training mirror. Recently, I often dream of Chen Fan in my sleep. Some unfamiliar memories appear at the same time. Dreamy, I saw those demonic beasts that revolutionized the world start to yearn. I also want to be like that. Want to stop being hunted? Want to live well? Then you can only take the path of cultivation. So I started to practice. These days, I've been practicing that mysterious technique. I found that this technique can not only heal wounds, it also improves our health. Lysate pulp not only excretes a lot of impurities, I even shed my skin once. The molting was completed in a week, and I was different from before. The horns on the top of the head get longer. The scales harden. Very majestic. But it bothers me. My body size actually went from 3 feet. 3 feet became only about 6 feet. Obviously, the molting will become bigger in the past. Fortunately, although the body has become smaller, speed and power have increased a lot. It's more flexible. The skin can be stretched several times. Hard work should still be able to swallow big prey. It's sure now. That top enemy became my new demon box. I have a hunch. When the spiritual energy in the top is full, it is when I break through. The cost of cultivation is too great. The cultivation method allows me to absorb the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. Reiki is not enough. Monster beast cultivation cannot immediate. If you want a breakthrough, you need a huge supply of chair and blood. We need lots of food. And I looked down the hill. Found a watermelon patch. Hey, there's a wild boar in the field. It's delicious. According to the cultivation system, I am now at the peak of the first layer of transparency. Although wild boars are large beasts. But he didn't start lower level than me. So as long as I'm fully prepared, sure to have a full meal, the stone should be able to throw him to death. Good, he didn't even notice me. I'm going to climb a little closer before attacking. I didn't expect it to be a wild boar. Suddenly turned around and looked over. I stood there sweating profusely. Is your melon ripe? Wild boar with small breasts. Rampage. Spot immediately pushed over. I was so scared that I twisted my body and ran away. Oops, there's a dead end. Head. No, you can't keep running away. Go all out. Otherwise it's over. I then channeled the internal Chen in my body. Converged on the tail. Jerk. Next second, the howling stone smashed towards the wild boar. Wound him first. And before I could figure out what to do next. And then something shocking happened. I saw stones like cannonballs hit the body of the wild boar. This strength. The head and body of the wild boar. The body smashed a few big holes. That's it. Am I that good when I die? No, wild boars are smart. He may be playing dead. Gotta get all the stones out. I smashed the boar's head to pieces. It didn't stop until the other party was completely silent. Damn it this time. It was almost killed by the wild boar. Wait to prevent him from cheating. Have to deal with it again. I carefully broke the hooves of the wild boar. The bones of the whole body were smashed to pieces. You should be able to eat it with confidence this time. It is said that wild boar is tougher than added pork. Hope it lasts longer. I was thinking. Open your mouth and swallow the wild boar in one bite. After a while, he suddenly coughed violently. Open your mouth and spray. Ejected a crystal the size of an egg. Falling to the ground was a shout. In hindsight, I felt cold sweat. This is shouting. He's no ordinary wild boar. He's actually a pig demon. That's terrible. It is said that the demon river contains violent energy. Not to be swallowed raw or you will die violently. If you want to absorb, to be refined into pills. But I can't do this alchemy either. In the wild, monsters devour their prey. They will all swallow together with the corpse and the demon box. If you eat it alive, you will die violently. Wasn't that demon beast extinct long ago? Wait a minute, I have a lot of knowledge in my head. Mostly for humans. Monster beasts and humans have different constitutions. Then I should be able to eat it. In that case, I'm welcome. And I opened my mouth. Swallowed the yell directly. After the shout entered the abdomen. My stomach is gushing with warm heat. The waistguard top in the body is absorbing the power of shouting. The power of the shout quickly filled the top. Coming. The feeling is coming. My body vibrated violently. The momentum is raised. It's going up. Directly broke through that bottleneck. Psychic 7 level 2. It worked. I let out a puff of air. I was overjoyed. The first breakthrough was successful. It shows that I am not mediocre in cultivation. The scales on the tail turn golden. I waved it in curiosity. Surprised to find that these 2 golden scales are extremely sharp. Almost in time for today. Then I was going to get out of here. But looking behind, there was a sudden burst. I saw the moonlight coming over with a hand. Boy with a fork is staring at me with cold eyes. Oops, I was discovered by humans. Is he trying to attack me in this pose? Is this person also grooming? Is it another Chen Fan? In this fleeting moment, so many thoughts flashed through my mind. Trance. The boy's face faintly transformed into Chen Fan's face. Danger me, my scalp explodes in an instant, sweat in eyes. Without hesitation, waving its tail to block the teenager's fork. Then he turned and disappeared without a trace. The speed has reached the fastest leveling. Humans are scary. Get out of here before his accomplices come. Watch my back fleeing in a hurry. The boy's nervous pants are soaked through. After reacting, surprised, he ran towards home. An old black car ate the pork loin that killed my mother. But he didn't eat it. After listening to the voice of a big man, responded in disbelief. What are you talking about? Soon after, I ran for miles with a straight face before I stopped. Tired and out of breath. How come? Why did his face become Chen Fan? It can't be, I must be hallucinating. I shake my head, suddenly realized that the immortals have caused a great psychological shadow on me. So much so that everyone looks like Chen Fan. I even have nightmares before sleeping. Dreaming of the shadow of Chen Fan. Is this juvenile phobia? Really useless. I am the demon who aspires to become the behemoth of Kaishan. It can't go on like this. It's all at the mountain temple. Why don't I learn to go in and worship God? Just ask for peace of mind. After all, that's where I got the hang of it. Maybe this is my lucky place. I heard that having a heart is a big taboo for my practice. If you want to break the demons in your heart, you must have a future. I broke a few branches. There is a good way to worship the old man who worships the mountain god. I'm here to see you again. It seems that where did so many tributes come from? The mountain guard probably doesn't want to waste food either. I helped him eat these tributes first. It will be more sincere on the board, right? And I climbed up to the table. Open your mouth and swallow all the tributes. Human food is just different. Tastes really good. Feast. I learned human posture. Dong dong dong, but I'm 3 heads. Mountain guard bless. Bless me from my demons. Practice smoothly. Bless me to become stronger and stronger. Bless me to live well. A set of rituals is completed. I felt so much more relaxed all of a sudden. It seems to have been evolved in the dark. No distractions. I was content to leave. At this time, a strange laugh suddenly came from outside the door. Girl, I see where you're going. I was clever. Hastily rushed to the statue and hid. I saw a young woman enter through the door. And there are 3 men chasing outside the door. You wait outside. I'll go in and have a good time. The leader, young Master Kiyu, smiled darkly. Explain. I saw this scene and frowned and wanted to leave quickly. But behind this statue is a wall. The back door of the hospital or something. Want to leave. Whether it's smashing windows or going through the front door will be discovered. I can only sigh and wait until they are done. Master Kiyu came to the woman with a wicked smile. Chick, the woman I see in young Master Kiyu is no different. I advise you to lift, or I'll make your life worse than death. Woman in tears, holding the dagger in my hand tightly. Even if I can't kill you, you can also commit suicide. You get nothing. I was shocked when I heard the conversation between the two. Qiu Xiao can't do it. Did he arrange for someone to throw Chen Fan into the pigsty? Can beat Chen Fan to death. Absolutely, master. Must not be discovered. But is he in heat? Humans are weird. It seems that you can be in heat any time. Unlike us, we only get into heat in spring. Qiu Xiaoying smiled and snatched the woman's nose. Really overkill. Dare to threaten me. Then I have to insert and then kill today. The woman covered her clothes in a panic. Qiu Gang, you forced me to break off my marriage. He also killed my husband, Chen Fan. Now you're bullying me again. I won't let you go if I'm a ghost. And I kind of shook my head when I saw this. In my opinion, killing not for food is completely unnecessary. The mountain guards bless them and leave when they are done. I just thought of this. The tail accidentally touched the palm of the mountain guard statue. Bang! The palm fell directly in front of the two. When the woman saw this, hope immediately appeared on her face. The old man of the mountain guard has appeared. Praying for blessing mountains and blessing world. Lord Mountain Guard, help me, he just finished praying. I saw a huge triangular snake head. Stretched out. Oh my god, monster. The woman turns around and runs away. In the end, he just hit the dagger in Qiu Xiao's hand. Shankui young people are stupid. The two big men outside the door came looking for sound. What's wrong, sir? Is it over so soon? Qiu Xiao scolded angrily. Are you stupid? There are little demons haunting this temple. Shit. Which little demon hid in front of the idol and pretended to be a guard? Bad old man, good thing. Get out of here. Lao Tzu is an outer court disciple in snake hunting. You are unlucky to meet me. Two big men under his instructions. Start searching for the idol. They're coming to kill me. No, instead of waiting to die. Why don't you go out and have a go? I hunched over. Suddenly leaned towards one of them. The big man hurriedly retreated in a panic. Dodge this disaster. It's a snake demon. What's there to be afraid of? Wait for me to gather and kill it. Give him as a gift. It should be able to officially apprentice to the snake catcher sect. You stall him. This snake catcher's empty palm will take some time. Juki beat him 7 inches. Whoever kills him will be rewarded. And the two men came at me with clubs. I understand that it must be before Qiu Xiao completes the gathering. Kill everyone to survive. So fighting swung its tail and started to fight back. What I didn't expect was, after two big men were swept by my tail. Direct hand separation. Blood spurted all over the place. He was dead in the blink of an eye. Are these guys too weak? Young Master Zhu shouted when he saw this scene. Without hesitation, turn around and run away. You wait for me. The ancient snake sect won't let you go. I want the master to turn you into an elixir. Hearing this, I immediately caught up. The tail whipped directly on his forehead. A dream. Qiu Xiao's head shattered and fell down in response, and I gasped with fear. Thanks to this guy, he chose to run away, instead of the plot escaping again. I'm really lucky. I looked at the huge blurry statue. Suddenly, I felt an inexplicable palpitations. As soon as you enter the temple, you will leave. Could it be that he was drunk by the mountain guard by stealing the tribute? No, you must make up tribute to the mountain guard. I quickly rolled up several corpses, thrown on the tribute table, randomly returned to the futon and cowed out a few times. Don't be surprised by the mountain guard. These will be tributes to you. Please accept it with a smile. So I said, on second thought, maybe the mountain guard is trying to remind me of this. Practice as soon as possible. Otherwise, you can only hide forever. I understand. Thank you, Lord Mountain Guard. Don't worry, I'll go back to the mountains to practice. And then I turned around and left. And not long after I left, the statue shook faintly. A strange smile appeared on his face. The time is coming soon, a week later. After these few days of hard practice, the comprehension of a second level is still much worse to be full. These little beasts that eat every day are not only not full, it doesn't help much either. If only there was another wild boar. And I sighed, and I went hunting. Waited a long time with the force. As a result, a larger prey was not caught. Let alone practice. Fill your stomach. By the way, pigs eat melons. I eat pigs. Why don't I try eating the melon directly? Just as I was drooling at the watermelon, the voice of the farmer and his son came from the river. The river is flooding this year. Dad caught too many fish, right? I didn't see it until I walked in. It was the boy with the fork who spoke. So this watermelon patch belongs to his family. This boy is called Wang Xiaoyu. His father's name is Wang Danu. They are all farmers in the village. There is also an elderly mother and sister Wang Ya at home. Looking at each other from a distance, the boy also saw me. No verbal communication. The boy ran towards me with a fish basket in his arms. I hid in the tree and watched him quietly. I saw him placing a basket of fish behind a tree. Just leave quickly. Old black snake, these fish are beating you. Come down and eat. Learned, of human knowledge, I can naturally understand his words. I can't help but wonder, what is this silly boy giving me fish for? It can't be poisonous, can it? But these fish are still alive and kicking. Anyway, try a bite first. I climbed up and bit a fish and swallowed it. It tastes good. The thinking of these two-legged beasts is indeed strange. He actually gave food to a snake. Don't you know the story of the farmer and the snake? Wang Xiaoyu walked home with a smile after seeing this scene. It turns out that the old black snake likes to eat fish. Just then, two young men in black stopped him from feeding the child. Let me ask you something. Have you seen an old black snake lately? Have you seen it? Dumb. Wang Xiaoyu saw the token on the waist of the man in black. Realized they were here to catch the old black snake. So he hurriedly shook his head and said that he had never seen it. Another man in black said, seen your brother doubting. Kid, no shit. It's no use asking. Just finished speaking, and from where I was, there was a flock of birds. The man in black noticed the movement, decided to check it out. Wang Xiaoyu was anxious. I can only silently pray in my heart that the old black snake will run away. Don't get caught. It seems that prayer did the trick. When the two men in black were about to check it out, suddenly the cries of the villagers could be heard in the distance. The old black snake is eating people again in the river. Two men in black heard the words, immediately rushed towards the position of the sound. Wang Xiaoyu was completely confused when he saw this scene. The old black snake was still eating fish here just now. How can you go to the river to eat people at the same time? Now I'm falling and running away. I wasn't that far away. So I overheard a few people talking. I accidentally broke a few eggs while running away. I was pecked by a flock of stupid birds and hugged my head. Almost got caught. Snake Man found out. But when did I eat people in the river? And why did the boy say he'd never seen it? I figured the human world is too complicated. Not something I can figure out easily. The most important thing now is the snake catcher has his eye on me. If you want to live, this situation must never come again. I fled to the other side of the mountain. It should be safer for a few more months. Winter is coming in 3 months. It's a pity that the food has not been saved yet. During this time, it is difficult to purify the upper part of the cultivation base. While I was concentrating on swimming, a big black shadow suddenly opened its mouth. Bite from underwater. Fortunately, I'm quick to see. Escape the past in time. Why are there monsters in this river? Is good at him coming from upstream? Shape is tired. Is it reasonable for a poet? He's the one who blamed me. Look how badly he's hurt. 80% have already had a big fight with the snake catcher. Why are you still attacking me? Wait, he's not running for his life. By the way, eat me to replenish my body. The same thing. Can I also use him as a winter ration? Forget it, he can escape from predators. Strength must not be weak. No, he's too dangerous. Life is critical. After some weighing, I cautiously chose to retreat. But I didn't expect him to be determined to hunt me down. I squirmed my body to avoid a wave of attack. Power, break through his weaker abdomen. Should be able to escape. That being the case, then I'll fight with you. I randomly spell, with the advantage of flexible body. Bites off a piece of meat directly on the tail of the eel. This meat is sticky. As soon as it entered the mouth, it emitted a pungent smell. I just spit out the love. There were raging flames all around. I was clearly in the river. How could this be an illusion? Does being good at menstruation make people hallucinate? I felt such a pain just now. Is it an uncontrolled conditioned reflex of the body? Wait, I remember that Chen Fan's cultivation method was replaced. Face the illusion. The first thing to do is to calm down. Concentrate all the essence to a point of reality. Heaven and earth. All beings are chess. All stones. Disillusionment. With my congratulations. The surrounding raging flames dissipated in an instant. Too late to be happy. At this time, Xiongqing has already opened his mouth, came to me. Oops, can escape. I reflexively stretched out my tail and whipped it. Golden scales on the tail, and it landed right on his head. What I didn't expect was, the next second, there was a boom. The giant eel essence is like tofu. It was directly split in half by the scales. What's going on here? Is my tail already this powerful? Then if I can refine an elf. Isn't it invincible? Don't be careless. This battle is still a bit of a fluke. He was badly wounded and ran himself into my elf. Or hurry up and pack up and hide in the mountains. Be careful. I immediately scattered and packed the meat pieces of eel essence. These waste lean. It should be enough for me to practice in the mountains for several months, plus waste and should be able to break through the 3rd level of psychic. This is a wooden token falling off a piece of meat. The moment I saw the token, I was struck by lightning. This token turned out to be the token of the snake catcher sect. He ate a snake catcher. Demon fury, although you are also feeding the snake and sweating. But if you weren't for me, I can only follow the laws of nature. But don't worry, Brother Yao, I will definitely enjoy you. I won't let you die in vain. Even your demon will be with me. Oops, I can't swallow it. Never mind, I'm afraid the martial arts people will chase after him soon. Good luck. It's not too late for demons and whatever to enter the mountain and refine again. Soon after, on the other side of the river, the disciples of the martial snake discover the eel, body of fish essence. Brother Ding Hai's analysis makes sense. I said, how did that guy run so fast in the water? The water demon that ate people by the river just now. It's not an old black snake at all. It is the old black snake who fights the water demon here. Wetland Zhao Wenjuo suddenly realized. Sly snake demon. Are we still going after it? Ding Hai shook his head. Ahead is Iron Bear Mountain. There is a big bear waste with 3 levels of psychic peak in the mountain. Strength is not allowed to be small. You and I may not find that old snake for months. You may also encounter bear demons. Zhao Wenjuo nodded and said, Senior brother can hear about this. A few days ago, the old black snake swallowed the alchemist of the 4 heavens sword here. And Dan, who he raised for many years. The medicinal effect of that Rendon is bound still inside the black snake. Brother, you have been practicing on the 3rd floor for nearly 3 years, right? It's rare to have such an opportunity now. Why don't we secretly? Ding Hai laughed after hearing it. You kid is smart enough. But it's too risky for you and me to enter the mountain now. I'm afraid stealing a chicken is not a mother. Zhao Wenjuo smiled slightly. Brother, don't worry. In a few months, it will snow the mountains. At that time, the bear demon and snake demon will hibernate. Then we will surely gain something when we go up the mountain. Ding Hai's eyes lit up when he heard this. It makes sense. When it bleeds. It is the day the old black snake sacrificed for your practice and mine. In the blink of an eye, 2 months have passed. Temperatures drop sharply in early winter. There's less food out there. Snakes gradually reduce their bodily functions. Reduce consumption. Finally, find a hole in the ground and go into hibernation. Snake waste like me. It is inevitable that such natural laws. These 2 months, I refined the waste and flesh and blood I harvested last time. I didn't expect that I haven't broken through this transparency. Breakthrough from the 2nd to the 3rd floor. It is much more difficult than the 1st to 2nd floors. But, fortunately, there were 3 more elves on the tail at that time. The spirit things in the top are almost full. At least at the top of the 2nd floor. It should be the last chance. You can break through to the 3rd floor. It's a pity that winter is coming. The body is getting stiffer. We're almost out of meat. Then you can only hibernate first. When the spring of the coming year starts, I will practice in the secret room of the mountain. I then spread out. After confirming that there is no danger, he dug a hole in the deep mountains and forests. Drilled in. Every winter is a good time to go up the mountain to fight snakes. Ding Hai and the 2 naturally began to go. Move. They gathered a group of experienced young adults. Mountain hunting. Wang Jianyu's father, Wang Danu, also came. This time, I went up the mountain to help the searchers. After the fact, everyone will be rewarded with money. Send me some letters and deliver them well. Hear this. Wang Danu thanked him again and again. Master Xion, don't worry. We Snake Village people have no other abilities. Snake hunting is first class. Specially trained by my 2 hunting dogs. Any smell of a snake. He was interrupted by Ding Hai before he finished speaking. Okay, cut the crap. Find it quickly. Wang Danu nodded awkwardly and recalled. Rhubarb and Air Hong, go find the snake nest. The old hunter on the side was not angry when he saw this scene. This snake catcher has a big temper. Wang Danu sighed. Brotherly, don't talk nonsense. People have the ability. Unlike us. We just followed the light this time. You don't know that my calf loves to read. A broken book that people didn't want before. He is a treasure. I went back and got this jar of money. I sent him to study at Mr. Chu's. That would have delighted the kid. This is two hounds with their noses surrounding a patch of ground. Constant exchange. Wang Danu went up and carefully observed the immortal head. You see, this is probably the cave of the old black snake. Dog barking and footsteps. It woke me up from hibernation. And I was shocked. Wine bad. The dog's nose is so smart. I'm cold and stiff now. Is the most vulnerable? Don't talk about fighting. It's hard to even escape. Wang Danu on the ground pointed to the excrement outside the cave. Xion Chong, look, here's the dung of the old black snake. Ding Hai went up to observe the idiot. This is bear poop. Will your dog find it? Wang Danu listened fiercely, shouldn't he? My dog has never made a mistake in finding snakes. Ding Hai immediately pointed to a hole in the distance. I just found a big hole over there. You take the villagers. Look for it there. Wang Danu responded. Immediately started the action. I am in the cave at this time. I let out a long breath with lingering fear. I was scared to death. Fortunately, I'm smart and cautious. Not only did the hole be blocked with stones before, also covered with branches, and bare droppings on the branches. Plus I dug a hole 6 feet deep. They shouldn't be able to tell the difference, although it may be to scare yourself. But I still have to get together quickly. Let the body recover just in case. After a few villagers left, Zhao Wenjuo just expressed his doubts. Brother Ding, although he hit it deeper. But this is obviously a snake hole. Ding Hai smiled black and black. Of course, it's a snake hole. Now that the goal has been achieved, those fish are useless. If you live one less, you will get less money. So, senior brother let them go to the bear cave. Of course, now that you understand it, you know what to do. Brother, don't worry. I'm going to lure that bear demon out. Kill with a knife first. Then we join forces to deal with the bear demon. It's not shameful to finally clean up this frozen snake demon. The conversation between these two people. I heard every word. They were going to kill their comrades. People's hearts are terrible. No, the point is that they actually know I'm here. I am in danger now. They just said to hit the bear waist first. If I take the opportunity to rush out and eat the bear waist, you can break through the 3 spiritual herbs in one fell swoop. Then I'll fight the snake catcher. Oh, my God, at such a dangerous time. What am I dreaming about? They say we need to work together to defeat the bear demon. That bear demon must be much stronger than me. Say, how could I have swallowed the bear demon in front of their eyes? Isn't that stupid and courting death? At this moment, Ding Hai looked at Zhao Wenjuo's back. There was a cold look in his eyes. Stupid junior brother. Unfortunately, the 2 monsters this time are only enough for one person to break through. Otherwise, after defeating the bear demon, I can spare your life. After a while, Zhao Wenjuo returned to the same place. Brother has arranged it. Hehe, the fragrant bear will wake up within half a pillar. As he said. It hasn't arrived in a few minutes. The violent laughter came out of the cave. Help, it's a bear demon. Run away, the whole hunting team is completely messed up. Run for your life. But the bear is extremely fast. Chasing to the rear directly slaps several immortal elders to death. Help us. Hearing Wang Danu's words, Ding Hai said coldly, with a look of disgust. You pariahs. To cause such a big disaster and still have the face to call for help. You will die here. Hear this. Everyone finally woke up. Damn, they did it on purpose. Intentionally lead us to fight. Just to kill us and save money. Let us die and you don't want to live. Old Orion gritted his teeth. Pick up the male and female behind. Aim at the front and shoot at Zhao Wenjuo's figure. One saber tooth flew past. Although it missed. But the storage bag at his waist was grazed by the saw teeth. Scattered. The stuff inside flowed out. Scattered all over the place. There is an elixir. Jade bottle fulu. And 2 jars of spirit wine. I'm secretly peeping. I'm secretly overjoyed. Quietly roll a pill with its tail. This seems to be called Hiwanden. What a miraculous elixir. Just smell it. I feel like my body is waking up. How dare mortals attack immortals? This is outrageous. Although Zhao Wenjuo was extremely angry, but he didn't have time to deal with that mortal. Just bend down and pick up things. Brother, come and help me pick it up. Wait for the bear demon to come. Ding Hai is very impatient. He picked up a handful of pills and stuffed them into his storage bag. The trash is all mine. Bear Waste goes on a killing spree in the crowd. The hunting party died quickly and only a few people were left. I didn't expect these old bones to be quite persistent. If you can sacrifice your life for the snake catcher sect, they didn't live in vain. Brother Ding, you should go down to accompany them too. In a hurry, I just said. Zhao Wenjuo pinched the prisoner as he spoke. Palm pinch finger. A burst of green light burst out in an instant, turned into a violent wind and blew towards the Ding Sea. Ding Hai was blown out by surprise. Fly straight to the waist of the bear that is killing in the distance. Zhao Wenjuo, you and I, Ding Hai, also understood in an instant, forced to stand with the bear demon. Xiao Wenjuo sneered inwardly. He is also grooming. Just a mortal hunter. How could it have hit his storage bag? Do you really think he's trash? Brother, you don't know that in order to accompany you in this scene. How long have I been preparing? Don't you want to swallow the monster this time? Now it's all yours. I don't want any snake demon or bear demon. I just want you to die. Brother Ding's breakthrough material is right in front of you. Take it if you can. Ding Hai doesn't have time to curse anymore. At this time, the bear waist has already rushed in front of him. Under. Dead end. Ding Hai screamed in despair. He threw his clothes at the bear's waist. Just listen to the doctor explode. Both figures were blown away. Ding Hai's limbs were blown off. The head exploded and died on the spot, but pandas can't afford to get hurt either. The hair was blown all over the body. Burned bare. One eye is also blind. Zhao Wenjuo smiled when he saw this scene. As expected of a senior brother, I'm still so crazy about doing things before I die. Revenge. It's time for me to report back to Dong Men. This bear waist has been completely irritated. I don't want to get involved. What should I say? Zhao Wenjuo muttered to himself to pick up the order. Then get out of here quickly. I am in the cave now. God has watched this scene for generations. Good guy, isn't this a snake person? Bear waist serious injury. Is this the legendary turning point? So it's time for me to get out. After I crawled out of the cave, I found that there are still 2 grains at the entrance of the hole. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Take 3 capsules in a row. I don't know if it will not be able to absorb and utilize it well. Why don't I hide behind my teeth first? Wait for the critical moment to swallow. At this time, countless wolves slowly approach this side. It's a pack of wolves that smell blood. It just so happened that I was hungry after eating the original order. I don't want to eat human corpses. Why don't you get their sweet belly first? The huge body that had just eaten shrank rapidly. Just a few moments. I fell back into a normal body shape. Discharge a pile of black ash. Because it all happened so fast. The wolf next to him didn't see what was happening. Suddenly one less compatriot. I pounced on the other side again. The hungry wolf opens its bloody mouth. Bite on the wolf's head. The wolves retreated in an instant. All the wolves saw it clearly just now. It was a snake attacking them. I ate 2 heads in an instant. So hungry, so hungry. Why am I so hungry? Could it be because of such a good bear waist boy in front of him? It's just that the wolf can't get enough. I didn't think the bear's waist was hurt so badly. Still so awesome. Look at his previous combat strength against the snake catcher. I'm afraid there are at least 3 peaks. And I'm just the top 2. No, I can't get carried away with food. Take a chance and take a risk. But I still like and dislike. But it is the desire of the waist guard. He wants me to eat the bear waist. Also, although his cultivation base is in my IQ. But it really hurts. You can't really become strong just by running away. Just now he shot the wolves flying. I'm afraid I've exhausted my last strength. As long as I'm smart and cautious enough, the face should still be very large. To become stronger. Fight! I dodged towards the bear's waist. The angry growl of the bear waist. Although he was seriously injured. One is blind. But his turf would never allow it. Any monster provocation? Lift the bear's paw and slap it at me. I bend in midair. It shoots like a rubber band. Fly directly to the face of the bear waist. Tail tip scales stand up. Like a sharp sword. The stab pinched his other eyeball. The bear waist suddenly let out a scream like killing a pig. The bear's paws are wildly slapping towards the face. I photographed it. It hurts so much. This bear waist is better than the previous one. The demon power is more than 10 times. But luckily, I took his eyes out. It's much easier to peel it off. Just one more time. No, the previous effect seems to have crossed the border. The body starts to get stiff again. Swallowing another pill should warm up. As for this, little pain. Kill him first and then heal. Shameless, I ejected in an instant. charged again. He closed his mouth and bit on the back of his neck. The bare waist was blind and couldn't see the direction at all. Just slap randomly. It hurts so much that the bones must have been broken by him. No, I can't let go. Don't let go until you break his neck. Die to me. Bears want to see that slapping is useless. Just grab my body and throw it out. Then he covered his neck tightly. His throat has been bitten open. Shouldn't live long. All I'm going to do is make a loud noise in the distance. Moving real fast shouldn't work. Just use this one. I randomly rolled up a big tree. Hit the bear's waist head hard. The bear waist struggled for a while and then stopped moving completely. Should be dead now. In case of fraud, I will move the palace to heal first. Just wait and see. What was that? Damn you cunning wolves. Go away and want to come back to pick up the leak. You will never take my spoils. There is no way. Eat the last one back to the original order. Kill them all. 2 hours later. The wolves around have been completely killed. It should be safe now. I'm afraid the effective member Dandan won't last long. I'm still injured. We need to find a safe place to hide. The snake catchers from Refining Province will come back again. There are corpses everywhere. I don't know how much reincarnation is required to be reincarnated as a human being. But just died. Well, this seems to be the boy's father. He's already dead. Why don't you run? You will freeze to death. I poked the big wolf dog with my tail. They were found frozen to death. Is it impossible for the master to leave, even if he is dead? I don't know why I feel weird. This battle, only the most insidious and cunning person is still alive. I want to live well too. No matter what the future holds. Soon after, I found a cave. Outside this cave is a pool of water. It's hard for the average person to find. It should be safer. While I can still move. Refining the bear waist first. It smells so good. This guy is so delicious. No wonder the waist guard top grey has been restless. Began to absorb the familiar pleasure. Here we go again. Bursts of heart blood entered my muscles. The third layer of psychic outside the city in the sea bone. I finally broke through to the third level of psychic. And not only that, I'm still at the peak of the third level of psychic. 10 L's also grew on the tail. Sure enough, the bigger the wind and waves, the more expensive the fish. Hey, maybe next spring. I can also take the mountain as king. After completely refining the panda's chair and blood, not only did I grow to 8 feet long, and an 11th dragon scale grew. Even the guard stone can be seen farther. Winter goes to spring, 3 months have passed quickly. My guard is spread out in cover out. Found 2 wild boars nearby. I decided to go out for a meal first and exercise my muscles and bones. 2 wild boars. One of the mothers is pregnant and cannot eat. Just eat this male and deal with it. These few months, I've gained another powerful new knowledge point. It's called ecological balance. Now I can't go to the village anymore. Then find a way to support yourself on this mountain. Occupying the mountain is not enough. Want the prey to live forever? You can no longer kill young children. There are 20 robes on this mountain. 20 wild boars. 30 chapters. Hundreds of rabbits. And monkeys. Seek a deer, ibex. Coyotes, etc. There are hundreds of them. As long as I don't report. And eat with a plan? It is no problem to solve the problem of food and clothing. But cultivation cannot rely on these things. From what happened last time. Practice must be accompanied by opportunity and adventure. It's time to go back to my hometown. Soon after, I left my territory. Headed deep into the mountains. Attracted by the smell of the same kind. Came to a valley. I come here every year this season. It's a habit. Spring is here. All things recover. It's mating season again. Every time I come back in previous years, this little white snake will come to me. But this time is different. I was born Lexus. Stepped into the path of cultivation. Became a determined snake. You and I will return to first. Let's just say goodbye. If I were a year ago. You will also plant seeds everywhere without shame. But after enlightenment, I am obsessed with this low-level desire. Hope is no longer entrusted. The purpose of coming back this time is purely to practice. I push away the little white snake, looking into the depths of the valley of 10,000 snakes. That's right, it's snake fruit. They mature every 3 years. This spring is the season to ripen again. Just take it when it's mature. Can enhance cultivation. Especially beneficial for snakes. 3 years ago, I accidentally swallowed a snake fruit. Only then did he become the dreaded old snake king. If I swallow 3 plums this time, I don't know if I can break through the level of the psychic temple in one fell swoop. Once you reach the mid-psychic stage, I can cast some spells. No longer rely purely on hand-to-hand combat. Just as my eyes were burning with anticipation, Wanshinbone outside who? Then came a voice, Senior Sister Song. This is where I was with Ding before. The 10,000 snake bones found by Senior Brother. The snake fruit tree is inside. When I heard the voice, I felt bad. Oops, someone's coming. That sounds familiar. Snake catcher again. Moments later, Zhao Wenjuo and a Senior Sister Song Xiu walked into the valley. It's a pity that Senior Brother Ding saved me last time. Song Xiu Wenyan nodded slightly. Forget the past. You did a good job this time. Make up for it. Then more of the snake fruit this time will belong to Senior Sister. Don't. Senior Sister, I don't take advantage of you either. I only need to snake fruits. Thank you, Sister. But Sister, any spirit medicine must be guarded by a demon beast. Be careful. Song Ju sneered after hearing this. I took out the Realga umbrella and smeared it on my body. Don't worry, I quit with the master. Very powerful magic weapon. The only snake demon of this generation is the old Snake King. If he gets kicked out, just use his snake gall to enter the demon. The two are talking. One after the other, they entered the Valley of 10,000 I panicked when I heard their conversation. They're here for the snake fruit. I also prepared a magic weapon specially designed to deal with me. What should I do? Do you want to run? No? The snake fruit is about to ripen. If I run away, it will be cheaper for them. I'm now at the peak of the 3rd level of psychic. Besides, snake catchers may not be as good as I thought. The previous eel, didn't both the fish demon and the bear waste kill the snake catcher? And in thought, the scent of Realga reached the bones. This odor is very important to snakes. It stinks like rotten eggs. Smell the nausea. Smell it twice and spit it out. Smell it 3 times and pass out. This one is so spoiled. I plunged into the water. Decided to hide and observe. Maybe they will be red in a while. After all, humans seem to get red easily. After a few minutes, Zhao Wenjuo and Song Xiu, stepping on the wetlands to the depths of the valley. The two of them sprinkled as they walked. The Realga umbrella that snakes are extremely afraid of. Snakes and insects retreat. Some little snakes that didn't have time to run, even fainted from the smoke. Some were even poisoned. Senior Sister Song, what if the old Snake King doesn't appear? Song Shai and Lang Heng answered. If you don't come out, you will directly dip the snake and wrap your eyebrows. But I think he will come out. After all, the old Snake King has lived for more than 10 years. The honorary staff will point to the snake fruit this time to continue his life. Hidden in the shadows, I heard these two talking. I can't help but scold you before the award will enter. The whole family will be assisted. Obviously, my physical fitness is increasing day by day. That woman is talking nonsense. But the villagers have been calling me Old Black Snake before. Am I very old? Why is it called that? I frown. Suddenly, I feel that things are not easy, but now is not the time to think about that. Are they going to pick snake fruit? Seeing the two getting closer and closer to the snake fruit tree. Then the earth suddenly began to shake. The water in the puddle rippled. Like a big earthquake. A huge dark figure. Drilling out of the dirt. Suddenly biting at the two. Song and a cold smile. The figure repels back, and you really show up. What is the old black snake? And when I saw this, my heart was lifted. I saw that the black figure was a big snake. This snake is huge. Oval tongue, pupil night Rudgeon crystal, scale triangle. Looks exactly like me. Apparently the same breed. This is the real old black snake. I was a fake. Could it be that the old Snake King was making waves outside before? Get a bad name. Later, when I got older, I didn't go out much. It just so happens that I went out and took his part 3 years ago. When I found out the truth, my heart was mixed. This is the first time I've seen a snake demon outside of myself. At this moment, the old Snake King also played out. Extremely fierce strength. Although old. But the combat effectiveness is not weak at all. A mouthful of poisonous dark is extremely sharp. He directly bit towards Song Xiu. Song poetry and finger pinching. I read a quagmire. The next second, a huge swamp shield. Right in front of him. This snake man is so strong, although the old Snake King is old, but still contend. I saw Song Xiu take out a bronze bell. It zooms in the palm of your hand. Across the front, the old Snake King hits. The sound of the same boat. We can see sound waves coming out. My old Snake King is dizzy. Enter the brief bloodstream. Song Xiu took out a dart and threw it out. Hit the scales. Make a crisping sound. Just a little bit. Those are tough scales. If this snake's scale is wrapped, It will definitely be able to refine a pair of treasure armor. Song's eyes are hot. Keep hitting darts. Zhao Wenjuo also took out the talisman, hit a wind blade. Scratch at the old king, leaving shallow scars on the scales. The two fight and retreat. Various talismans, darts and hidden weapons. Totally with money. Every time the old Snake King rushes up, will be blocked by the bronze bell. You get dizzy when you hit it. Fall into a brief pause. Quite the opposite. I hid and watched secretly. Is this the magic weapon of humanity? This woman is much more powerful than the last person. The old Snake King is in bad shape. Should I go up and help? Or eat the snake fruit and run away? But the snake fruit is not ripe yet. It may not work if you eat it. I hesitated for a moment. I made up my mind to fight. After all, they are both snake demons. Let's help him secretly. I rolled up the stone and was about to throw it out. Just then, behind the snake fruit tree, there was a strange movement. I saw a coarse coat, carrying a bamboo cage this year, hoe in hand, came to a virgin next to the snake fruit tree. He went down and dug out the snake fruit tree. Jade clams compete. Fisherman deli. Thanks to the snake catcher, the old Snake King tree was lured away. The fruit tree is mine. See this? I went berserk. It's too late to stop. I can only open my mouth and speed up to bite the person. You bastard. Digging tree roots. Damn it, rush up and swallow this person in one bite. That's why people don't even have time to scream. Enter the serpent father. Died on the spot. Even I know that hunting is better. You, a human, dug up tree roots. Damn it. I was annoyed. But there is nothing we can do. Oops, I accidentally swallowed the tree just now. So uncomfortable, I can only digest some leaves. These leaves transform into boundless violent power. Rampage through the body. Bones are breaking. The main body of the tree cannot digest. Hold me straight. Extremely inconvenient to move. I made an immediate decision, shaking his body and vomiting out the tree. At this point, I was surprised to find the waist guard has reached the 3rd level of psychic perfection. It's dangerous, it's not poisonous. But the energy is too strong. The leaves have been digested a lot by me. The rage just now. Is it caused by these leaves? No time to think about it. I have to run away. Never let the snake fruit tree fall into their hands. Just a few minutes after I left, the martial saint successfully killed the old Snake King. Zhao Wenjuo smiled. Praise senior sister Song for being amazing. It's less than a stick of incense. Defeated the old Snake King. Songju you heard this and said coldly, that's natural. But Emperor Zhao, your performance is average. Let's go, it's time to pick snake fruits. The two immediately. He came to the place where the snake fruit tree was. It turned out that the tree had been dug up. Songji's mouth twitched. Grit your teeth. Who did it? Zhao Wenjuo glanced at him. Open your mouth calmly, senior sister. If you need this snake technique, just say it. Why would you go behind my back? Song's language speech suddenly proved. He turned to stare at Zhao Wenjuo. What are you doing? Suspect me? It's ridiculous. I haven't doubted you yet. Junior brother Zhao, if it weren't for you being a thief. Senior sister directly asked your accomplice who stole the tree to come out. I promised not to tell the master when I go back to the teacher's door. I don't have any accomplices. You didn't do it. That is, there is another master, another expert. Do you think I am a 3-year-old child? These two are talking about me deep underground. I heard it clearly. I don't know who did it. I don't know about that girl. But I have seen Zhao Wenjuo scheming with my own eyes. I'm more inclined to the latter. Zhao Wenjuo took out the teleportation jade plaque of the snake catcher set, since senior sister refuses to admit it. Then let the master decide. Just as he was about to act, a big hand suddenly grabbed the jade talisman. Enough is enough. The master knows your movements. Sent me to protect secretly. I just got here and saw your den. Really useless. This person is among their peers. The stronger senior brother. The two of them hurriedly saluted. Very respectful attitude. Zhao Wenjuo hesitated for a moment, unwilling to ask the eldest brother. Could that snake tree be you? Mu Yun shook his head. I didn't dig it. Another expert. And he's cunning. Send a mortal to dig a tree. In response, suddenly, with the help of Reiki fluctuations, we dare to track it down. Now the only way to track it is by footprints. Mu Yun said and closed his eyes. Guard stone spreads out. Checked carefully. But found that the footprints disappeared out of thin air somewhere. Zhao Wenjuo hurriedly asked what to do now. Dark Cloud frowned slightly. Rest assured. As long as that person is alive, I will definitely be able to detect. Zhao Wenjuo complimented after listening. Of course. With the cultivation base of senior brothers Che training, we'll be able to rescue the thief. What to practice Che Zhongqi? I can afford that. The hole should be deep enough. As long as I temporarily close the guard stone, even if the Che refining great perfection may not be able to detect me, I quickly took back the guard stone. Stood motionless in the underground cave. Just then, the rich aroma of ephema spilled out. My goddamn arms are ripe. The breath of the ripe snake fruit is extremely rich. Can hide? Even through the soil, it can slowly penetrate. Pretty soon, the 3 snake catchers also smelled the smell of snake fruit. Steaming wooden fish binoculars underground. Just under your feet without hesitation, burrowed into the soil. This is the common tree technique in the modification, the soil shield technique. This moment, although I have not released a history of guard, but the vibrations underground can be clearly felt. There is an unspeakable sense of crisis in my heart. I swallow the fruit, and I throw it to the ground. Heaven and earth. All beings at chess. Breaking guard top refining for me. Please hurry up. After a moment, Muyan chased me to my original position. Can you escape? This earth shield technique doesn't fall on me. I just don't know the geometry of the cultivation base. Whatever your cultivation level, there is a magic weapon left by the master. As long as it's not a foundation modification, I will kill it. Dare to steal my snake trail. You're going to die today. He sneered. Speed bucket increase, fast through the dirt. It's getting closer and closer to me. I also live my life, desperately trying to clear the way in the dirt. Demon guard ding, don't fish. Refining it for me. Otherwise we'll have to play off together. And you know what? I'm roaring inside. There was a sense of crisis like never before. The waste nail seems to have been summoned by me. Suddenly burst into a strong attraction. Inhale the snake fruit. Snake fruit dissolves at a rate visible to the naked eye. The golden energy quickly spread through my body. Musculoskeletal distension. Bone tremor. Fangs growth. Even the body that hasn't been moved for a long time is getting longer. An old snake skin from me. The surface is slowly falling off. A brand new body is emerging from the old snake skin. The 4th floor of the psychic is broken for me. The moment I made my breakthrough. Mian also caught up not far away. When he saw me, his eyes were full and he didn't dare to execute. I thought I was wrong. Confirm it repeatedly. It's time to take a breath of air. I chased for a long time. It turns out that what you were chasing is not decoration. It was a snake. No, this snake just broke through the mid-psychic stage. You run away with a tree in your mouth before you even meet me. This hostage. Even many big monsters who live in machines don't have them, right? Dead demons cannot be killed, must be captured alive. Bring it back to the sec for research. It must be a great sword. Just as he was chasing, I started running again. Finally broke through to the middle of the psychic stage. There are more fairies on the tail. I feel bigger, faster and stronger. I will definitely escape this time. At this time, Mu Yan's eyes were full of fire. Take something out of the storage bag. This object is a golden ring. It's called the Exorcism Circle. It's a boating treasure. As soon as the beast Exorcism Circle comes out, the middle of the psychic period, even late-stage monsters can only be captured. After approaching a range of 10 meters, he raised his hand and made a decision. The Exorcism Circle flew over. The golden ring gradually enlarged. Wrap it around my neck. Emitting bursts of irresistible micropressure. If you get caught, you're dead. I'm aware of the danger. Crazy along the road, the tail swung abruptly, hit the beast circle. But I didn't expect the beast circle to tremble slightly. Run towards me again. My elf can't break him. Can't even take him away. Look about to be imprisoned by the Ku beast circle. I risked my life to release all the guard stones. Competed with him for control of the magic weapon. But I was too naive. This magic weapon was made unbreakable by him with divine stone refining, unless the decoration of the living machine is done. Can be forcibly erased? Since Shenchi is useless, then you can only forcibly replenish it with your flesh. And I opened my mouth. Swallowed the beast ring in one bite. The bearded circle is rushing left and right in my stomach. Fortunately, I have a lot of meat. Can barely hold on for a while. Turn around and run while swallowing the beast ring. Continue to drill into the depths of the soil. The dark clouds were shocked when they saw this. Angrily, he opened the earth shield technique and the cervical spine was behind. Half an hour passed quickly. Mu Yan is in constant pursuit. I gradually realized that the army is very cunning. Take me around this hole for a while. Plus the terrain is too narrow. Force me to use the earth shield technique all the time. Anger drains too fast. It had to be done quickly. Return the evil beast to me. He congratulated. Speed up again. I'm not running for my life at full speed right now, but maintain a slightly slower speed than the opponent. Let the distance between the two slowly narrow. Give the other party a glimmer of hope. The magic weapon in the stomach quieted down. It seems that he doesn't have much strength to toss me. You can't just run away. We must find a way to kill him. Raiders want to deal with human grooming. The best way is to clean up and fight hand to hand. Although he chased me. But they always shoot from a distance of more than 10 meters. That is to say, this distance is relatively safe for him. So now I can slow down and numb him. Then fight back before he is launched. After Mu Yun noticed that my speed gradually slowed down. A sneer. This beast must be tight by courier. Wait to catch him. I'll cut open his stomach first and get the magic weapon back. Bring back Zolmlan meritorious service. As he thought, he took out a blessing. Volley. In a hurry. Whoosh. The spirit servants immediately dispersed, turned into 3 wind blades and cut towards me. I saw this and quickly threw out the 10 pieces on the tail. The black gold scales spread out in an instant, hit the wind blade. Bang bang bang, only 3 crisp sounds. That wind blade service that can kill all mid-stage demon beasts. I didn't even scratch my fur at all. The next second after the 3 wind blades are bounced off. I'll go for it. Rushing towards Mu Yun's face. Mu Yun was stunned. What scales are those? So tough. He reacts very quickly. Right hand shake, an extra serpentine sword in his hand. This sword is called the Snake Slashing Sword, accompanied him for 20 years. In his career as a snake catcher. Killed no fewer than 1,000 snakes. Among them, there are nearly 100 snake demons. The director still dares to attack me. I meant to capture you alive. But since you want to die, don't blame me for dying by this sword today. Are you proud enough? Twilight clouds flashed out in the direction I was coming. Close at hand, I didn't return it. Choosing front hard steel for the first time. The scales collide with the edge of the long sword. Make a crisp sound. The snake slashing sword in Mu Yun's hand snapped. Cut into countless pieces by scales. He was smashed into a rock in the distance. He got a bad sore. The dark clouds are like 5 thunder. I was so shocked, I couldn't believe what was happening. The sword is broken. I have used all my true energy to resist this episode. Still hurt so badly. Impossible, this is definitely not an ordinary snake demon. Could it be the baby dragon? No, run away. Must get back to the ground quickly. But, can my remaining chest still support Earth escape? There is a hole in the top of the head. God help me, Mu Yun is in great danger. He hurriedly used the hole that controlled the wind and rushed up. He decided. After escaping. In the first world, the flood dragon is made of iron. Shai reported to the teacher. However, I didn't expect. He hasn't escaped to the ground yet. Suddenly entangled in a layer of snake skin above. This is the skin that the beast took off when he advanced. Could it be that this beast has already calculated it? Twilight Cloud is too late. At this moment, I'd already rushed in front of him. PFFT, directly bit off one of his arms. A shrill scream reached the ground. Wen Jiao, Wen Zhuo and Song Xiu were confused. In the next second, the soil is shattered. A figure covered in blood rushed out. Take a closer look. It was the elder senior brother Mu Yun who escaped with a violent ambush. Run away, but there is a flood dragon lure below. Zhao Longglaze. The two suddenly turned pale when they heard the words. The flood dragon is a legendary creature. It is rumored that whenever we first meet, at least they are all terrifying existences of Demon Eagle 7. Under this valley of water, how can there be a flood dragon glaze? Despite the doubts. But look at the big brother, so embarrassed. The creatures below must be terrifying. Zhao Wenjuo immediately pulled Song Shai. Rain and Mu Yun fled in opposite directions. And I'm breaking through the ground right now. Without saying a word, he chased after Myun. I was careless, but I didn't expect him to lose an arm. Can also launch an ambush. If he escapes this time, there will be endless troubles. Mu Yun pasted to Gale talismans on his legs. All blooded. Like a wind grave. Quickly run towards the tiger's mouth in the valley of 10,000 snakes. There lay the carcass of a huge black snake. Just as Mu Yun passed by, the old snake king's head suddenly moved. Open mouth. A mouthful of venom is ejected from the poison sac. It hit him in the blink of an eye. Too close. Mu Yun had already come when he found out. Even if the tongue is chopped off, you can still use venom. How could I have made such a stupid mistake? He hurriedly took out the antidote dried with him. Stuff in mouth. Oops, the snake demon is catching up. I can only use the life-saving chassis. Mu Yun made a blatant mistake. He crushed the Shangpin domain in his hand. The next second, his speed increases again. In the blink of an eye, he ran tens of meters away. If you try to run, you will die today. The distance from him is growing. The farther away, I see determination in my eyes. Raising its tail and wagging off a piece of elf in severe pain. Then he threw it hard in the direction of Mu Yun. From tail flick to scales. But one attack. Scales. With a whoosh, it shot behind him in an instant. The dark cloud's body was directly penetrated. Then he fell to the ground. I go up cautiously. He smashed Mu Yun's body to smithereens. Let him die thoroughly. Then I picked up the scales. It was swallowed together with Mu Yun's corpse. I hope the fairies grow back. This is the man's storage bag. There must be a lot of treasure in this storage bag. My guard wiped out the divine stone brand he brought once. Then he branded himself. At this moment, I seem to hear a voice in my heart. Baby, live well. Live, that's the voice of the old Snake King on his deathbed. Looking at the tongue in front of you, I was suddenly struck by a bolt of lightning. Legacy. In an instant, I recalled a scene in my mind from 3 years ago. When the snake fruit is ripe. Brought to huge fruits. Fragrant. I'm not ready yet. Instinctively go up and devour. But there are so many snakes swarming. The fragrance of snake bones attracts more than half of the snakes. There are only to final luck. It is conceivable that this is destined to be a tragic assassination. However, just then, a lifetime deafening biography of Simingxing. The old Snake King has appeared. His momentum overwhelmed everything present. All the snakes stopped fighting. Crouched to the ground. I was too scared to come forward. I didn't expect it. The old Snake King handed me a snake fruit. Because of this snake fruit. That's what made me who I am now. Snakes are selfish, ruthless, and cold-blooded animals. Even their own kind will kill the dead to survive. But there was no coldness in the eyes of the old Snake King. Only soft. I don't understand why he forgot so much. Stay put. Trapped in a long silence, unable to let go. There is a trace of sadness in my heart. This unspeakable emotion slowly builds up. Ultimately turned into monstrous hatred. 5 snake people, I Su Hei and my son are irreconcilable. After calming down the excited emotions, I dug a big hole. Buried the body of the old Snake King. It's an imitation of a human being, and it's buried in the ground. I hope that in my next life, I can be reincarnated as a human being, no more suffering. The life of a snake is just over 10 years. Even if the old Snake King does not die in battle, he will be subject to Yuan Jiang. Everything that's psychic is descended from relatives. I guess that's why you gave me snake fruit. If I'm strong enough in the future. Of course, I will not forget the inheritance. Don't worry. I cat out 3 times to the rock. I left the Valley of 10,000 Snakes. Return the same way and head towards your territory. Just left not long ago. I suddenly saw a figure lay by a stream not far away. This person is black all over, multiple snake bites. Already at stake. It was one of the 2 snake catchers who escaped. Song Shiu, he looks like he has only 1 breath left. It should be dead. There was a glare in my eye. Subconsciously, he will rush up and swallow this woman. But then think about it. He carefully dispelled the idea. He has obviously escaped. Why is he lying here with snake venom? What about Zhao Wenjuo? Last time, he pitted Ding Hai to death. Could it be that he did it this time too? And the head of the old Snake King, after the tongue is chopped off, will remain active for a long time. It is impossible for the warrior to make such a low-level mistake. Could it be that he deliberately placed it at the exit? And why would he do that? While thinking, a large snake crawled past. 1 bite started to devour Song Shiu from top to bottom. I just swallowed half of it. There was a loud bang. Song Shiu and the big snake died directly in the explosion. And I sighed. Get away from here quickly. Sure enough, it's a trap. Zhao Wenjuo is terrible. At this time, somewhere outside Snake Village, on the mountain back, Zhao Wenjuo knelt in front of the tombstone and cowed out 3 times. Parents. The little girl is about to avenge you. Liu Tong Chen Zhu. Ding Hai Song Shiu. Miu has already gone down to accompany you. 3 people left. Zhao Wenjuo's eyes are red. At my Yogwan, say it word by word. Chen Daolin and all his disciples. I won't let any of them go. It's almost time. Should I go back or come back another day? And he said that. He stood up and returned to the outside of the Thousand Snakes Valley. Then he released a venomous snake to bite himself. After a while, he fell to the ground and fell into a coma. After about half an hour, an old man and a young man landed on the snake. Master Yanwei. Senior brother found no trace. Senior sister's breath has dissipated. Little junior brother is still alive. Fortunately, there is still breath. Taichi do damn quickly. Healing in Yangon for a few months, life should be worrying-free. After the man said that, he took out the pill and put it into Zhao Wenjuo's body. Run the technique for him at the same time. Chen Daoling's face was gloomy. Keep sweeping around with the guard stone. Outrageous. I'd like to see what the demon did. I lost 2 disciples. The old man found him. To temper him. It's time. 2 days later, I returned non-stop to the cave of Iron Bear Mountain. It's very far from the Valley of 10,000 Snakes, pretty covert and safe. I will bring the broken snake fruit tree, replanted in the cave. The cave environment is similar to where it grows. I hope they're still alive. Do it all. I spit out my storage bag and checked it out. There are a lot of rations and pills in it. There is also a book of Wanshin deer and a lot of jade alkali. There are tens of thousands of species of snakes recorded in the 10,000 snakes and demons are all encountered by snake catchers. For each, the characteristics of snakes are described in detail. I simply took a look. Found its own breed of black hawk snake. Only like shade. Adult body length to meters. Transform into a snake demon up to 5 meters. The most powerful black hawk snake the snake catcher has ever encountered. It is a snake demon with 7 perfect foundation building. Reached 18 meters long. Demon fire inside. Pyroclastic. Ordinary people will die if they touch it. In the end, the snake was beheaded by 13 generations of ancestors and sacrificed as damn. And I was shocked to see that. Even if it reaches the base period, could be killed with a single arrow? The most important thing now is to become stronger. It would be best if you could learn some spells. I then took out the royal inspection and investigated it. Surprise discovery, there are many spells recorded by immortal cultivators. 5 elements Bible. Water Knight Rujin technique 5 elements escape earth escape technique. Water escape fire escape. Basic spells, attractive force, etc. There are also detailed cultivation steps. I am different from ordinary monsters. With Lexus no less than human. I can definitely learn these spells. A month has passed by. After a month of practice of forgetting to eat and sleep, my earth shield tree is much faster than Mu Yun. The elf on the tail is about to grow out. Earth escape tree plus tail pit speed doubled. The average snake catcher can't catch up to me. The only downside is current earth tree. It can only last a stick of incense at most. Fireball counting practice is also good, but what I can't figure out is, Wanjiro said, Demon Fire will only be born in the body after the black snake casts the foundation. I seem to have learned it in only a few days. While I was eating, a wolf demon suddenly broke into my territory. The wolf's eyes are like lightning, semi-melanin in hair all over. There is a crescent moon mark on his eyebrow. This is no ordinary wolf. It's the wolf. And it's vertical. So I look a little different. As soon as the guard stone moved, it took out the beast taming ring. Just enough to make the wolf demon thin and become a mountain patrol boy. Dr. Dog came right at me. I immediately used the guard stone to drive the coup beast circle. Lightning flashed out into a stream of light. On the head of the wolf king. The circle shrinks and locks its neck firmly. The wolf king immediately rolled to the ground. Rolling and wailing. And then I had this weird feeling. Guard is through the beast circle. Spread all over the wolf king. As if in a flash. To control every inch of the wolf king's body. Come here, I had an idea. I did an experiment. The wolf king immediately struggled to get up. It's just that no matter how much he resists, but I can't control my body. I can only stand up and walk up to me, swinging my tail and pretending to be dead. My guard moved and issued an order again. Subsequently, the wolf king made all kinds of incredible movements. Hey, this beast taming circle is really interesting. Go take me to the mountain patrol. I lay on the back of the wolf king. Tail jabbed him on the butt. The wolf king let out a humiliation. Start running fast through the mountains. Discovered through mountain patrols. The number of small animals of all kinds has increased. Except for the sheep. Probably eaten by wolves. Not bad, not bad. So self-sufficiency programs work. This is a familiar smell I smell. Follow the smell. I actually found out that it was the estrus little white from Warnsnake Valley. Did the snake come looking for my scent? I'm looking at him now. It should also be a black hawk snake. It's just that the color has changed. He hasn't officially enlightened himself yet. Can't speak. Since they are of the same kind, it is also appropriate to take care of it. The little white snake rubbed its head against me. Seeing this, the Wolf King came over curiously. As a result, his ferocious appearance directly scared the little white snake. Wolf King, looking at the beast taming ring around my neck with grievance. It made him feel bad. And I sighed. He said he could take the beast taming ring and set him free. But you have to promise me two conditions. One is that I am willing to be my little brother. Help me hunt every day and send it to my hole. The second is to help me patrol the mountain every day if there is a human trace within a 10-kilometer radius. Just come and tell me. If you can't, I'll kill you. After hearing this, the Wolf King nodded again and again to indicate that after promising the beast taming ring, I took the little white snake back to the cave. I will teach you some simple cultivation methods. You will stay in this cave from now on. Meditate and practice while guarding the snake fruit tree. I won't starve you if I have a bite to eat in the future. At the same time, 100 miles away, Chen Daolin and Muley appeared on a mountain. It's a pity that Zhao Wenjuo asked. It can only provide an inexact ghost of the demon beast. Otherwise, with the power of Dabao's compass, why did it take so long to search? Hear the master's words, Muley said cautiously. Junior brother Zhao said that when his brother escaped from the underground, called the other party Zhao Longsix's body, Chen Daolin shook his head, but it was impossible. If it really is a flood dragon, don't talk about you, even I have to die. No chance to recover. I guess in light and snake spirit at most. Or a little bit of Lexus from being groomed. You even better tell them that. Maybe defeat. It's just hard to get through. Chen Daolin talking room. The compass in his hand reacted. And he was horrified. I found it. It should be in the mountain ahead. You and I search separately from both sides of this mountain. If you find a snake demon, send a message immediately. After saying that, the two figures came one after the other, entered Iron Bear Mountain and searched. After half an hour, the wood mine reached the edge of my territory. I can sense the smell of snakes around here. I just don't know if it's the snake demon. He was just about to move on. A large group of kings suddenly appeared and rushed over, infinitely beautiful full. Looking for death, Muley's eyes are yimming. A palm-sized lightning axe appeared in his hand. Raise your hand to the ground. The thumb immediately turned into thunder. Authentic Wolf Bear Central Thunder explodes. 5 wolves were blown away on the spot. His whole body turned black. The middle 2 ends were wiped out on the spot. There's no home left. The Wolf King turned pale when he saw this scene. Turn around and run away without hesitation, Murray congratulated coldly. Lightning in the hand. Another lightning strike. Chasing after the Wolf King. The Wolf King rushed to the edge of the cliff. Take a leap. The thunder exploded 3 inches behind him. Blow up the tail. It fell with a scream. It was the Wolf King's howl just now. Is it the snake catcher who came to the door? Xiaobai, stay in the hole and watch the snake fruit tree. Don't come out. I have to do this before they find us. Go away. Even if you want to fight. Can't fight here either. I then galloped towards the artery. After arriving at the edge of the territory, immediately dispersed the divine stone. I don't know how the person who came this time and Muyumbia. Pondering. My guard stone suddenly touched another guard. The owner of Shai No guard stone suddenly. Approaching here quickly. A few flashes came to the distance. There you are. Although it is as the master said. Just tune the snake demon on the 4th floor. But the master explained. Don't be impulsive. Just delay the time of a stick of incense. He will arrive. Press the Chinese subpoena first. He immediately took out his summon suit and crushed it. Okay, but not fast. Junior brother Zhao said that this demon was extremely cunning. Not only has the ability to leapfrog combat, also deliberately show weakness, lure the opponent to pursue, wait for an opportunity to fight back. I have to be careful. Isn't it just showing weakness? I will also be more than that. I will also pretend to be a pig and eat a tiger. He put on a proud pose. The loud crane path is a mere psychic fillet demon beast. Why should the master go out? I'll practice 7 or 6 floors and kill you. He seems to be pursuing at full speed. But it's actually only 5 minutes fast. 5 points have been left for strain. And the same. I didn't run away at full speed either. It's only 2 minutes fast. I left 8 points without even a number of earth escapes. Hanging each other on purpose. This person is so slow. Not even half of Mu Yun. Clearly deliberately showing weakness. This kid looks young. Scheming is deep. It's not as easy to fool as the wooden fish. As for his posturing just now. What do you say? You don't need his master. You can do it yourself. This shows that there is no silver 300 taels here. It's very likely that the man's master will be here soon. I can't take the risk. Run at full speed first. Look at his reaction. If he dares to catch up at full speed. I'm seeing me suddenly speed up. Muley, who was chasing in the rear, suddenly flattened his face. What he wants most is for me to stay and beat him. In this way, he has a way to hold the other party back. But I didn't even try. Run away at full speed. This is completely beyond his expectations. Let the backhand he prepared be useless. Ray, stop it. Wood thunder strikes a bolt of lightning. Blast a big crater in the dirt ahead. But I'm no longer addicted. Muley gritted his teeth. Execute earth escape at full strength. Full speed down. Kill me. I won't let you escape today, no matter what. The little beast has the guts to stay and fight me. I can kill you without a magic weapon. I sneered when I heard that. Sure enough, it came at full speed, really courting death. My body suddenly stopped. Casting earth escape immediately eliminates inertia. Then I turned around, headed straight for the wooden mine. It's incredibly fast. It's almost twice as big as a wood mine. He was shocked when he saw this. The gun is bad, it's about to hit, it can't be stopped. When he reacted, he immediately used the lightning seal, and out came lightning. It exploded right between me and him. Because the separation is too tight, not only was I struck by lightning, even with thunder himself was affected by the lightning. Spit blood and fly out. Fell into the charred earth. His face sank. I'm about to push the thunder sound again. Suddenly, I opened my mouth, an extremely rich black flame, shooting out his face. This simple basic fireball. But it played a role in me. The power of thought, black fire overflow, air distortion. The earth melted into lava. Like the flames of hell sweeping towards the wooden thunder. The wood thunder suddenly faded. Immediately took out a jade pendant to block the front. But under the attractive force of my tree, the jade pendant in his hand suddenly deviated a little bit. Protection cannot cover the whole body. It all happened so fast. It's too late to think. Fireball has arrived. Bang, bang, blaze. Stirred up a majestic black fire. Completely melt the soil behind him. Lava flows out. Muley also issued a mournful scream. The reason why I can generate this level of flame. Because just recently, found Tuoxima unknown material, bottom rock vine. So my fireball skills have undergone a qualitative change. After the smoke clears, I saw Mully's left shoulder. And part of his body was completely melted in the flames. Burned to nothingness. Master, save me. After hearing the apprentices screaming, Chen Daolin immediately galloped along with the solidarity. Master Muley is here. I actually caught up with his critical time. His master must not be easy to provoke and flee. I can't make up the knife in time. Open full speed away from here. A few breaths. Chen Daolin landed in the deep pit. He hurriedly threw a bottle of pills to Muley. This is Jin Yuan. Dan, you work here first to heal. Go after the evil for the teacher. When you recover, you will meet your teacher again. Leave this sentence. Chen Daolin came to the ground with a face full of anger. Go to his guards and spread out. In an instant, it exceeded 100 meters. Quickly locked the fleeing black club ahead. It's all my fault. Ham Yulin is missing an arm, but he is useless. The old man must kill you. Now for the first time, I can find myself with each other. I can't find out about the other party. I only feel that a guard stone collides with me. Contains the killing intent of experience. He is at least the cultivation base of Che cultivation. Old monsters at this level cannot fight at all. I have to run at full speed. We must not fight him. My mind is racing. Once again, he used Earth Escape to enter the underground. After sensing my movements when sinking to Lingshan. Slightly surprised. The underground actually mastered the Earth Mouse monster disaster. This monster is so smart. The distance between the two sides is getting closer. What's worse is that there's a rock formation ahead. It's all hard granite. Even if my tail could unfold a stone. But the speed is bound to be too slow. You can only escape above. Thinking so far, I immediately emerged from the ground. His figure flashed towards the cliffs above. Exterminate where to run. After a few breaths, Chen Daolin also drilled out of the soil. He was just about to adjust his body and continue to pursue. And then he died with a bang. The loud sound of the explosion of free gunpowder came. Countless rocks fell from the cliffs on either side. Smashed down towards Chen Daolin's face. No, it must be the ghost of that bastard. And he looked all over the place, the hastily cast diamond body. And I keep detonating territory. Layer after layer, hundreds of large stones fell in unison. Extremely spectacular. The explosion lasted for half a stick of incense before the time ended. Look around. I saw that Chen Daolin had been suppressed by countless stones. Completely buried. He cursed and tried to push the boulder off his body. However, I found that there were too many stones piled up. Can't push it all. Even if you use Earth Escape. Also completely useless for this rock. Damn, this bastard is going to trap me to death. No way. This bastard is about to leave my range of guards. Need to get out of trouble ASAP. Chen Daolin hesitated for a moment. He took out a pill and swallowed it into his mouth. This is the violent guard pill left behind by his stumble at the cost of 20 years of longevity. In a short time, the cultivation base will be increased to the second casting base. Give me a red break during the foundation casting period. Chen Daolin congratulated. Red eyes. White hair without wind. Automatically burn blood. Slowly walking out of the pile of rocks. His aura at this time surpassed the 7. Perfection has come to the level of the 7th day of foundation building. The evil animal made me use the secretary. Lost 20 years of longevity. I collected your demonic aura. You can't escape. I, Chen Daolin, will skin you and cramp you today. He was so angry that he galloped out in a certain direction. The powerful spiritual energy vortex made him soar into the air, riding the wind. The speed is actually 5 times faster than before. At this moment, I tried my best to run towards the river. Has come to the river. When the distance between the two sides reaches within 100 meters, make Chen Daolin's relics. All of a sudden, I felt physically crushed by 1,000 boulders. The bones clicked and couldn't move. This is the attractive force in the foundry. So powerful on the body. I can't move. Chen Daolin sneered and stepped forward. You're taking it off and showing it to me. Kill me. You must die today. Just finished speaking. A golden light suddenly flashed from my tail. Chen Daolin's eye showed disdain. Raise your hand. Attractive force is used to stop the hidden weapon. However, the hidden weapon did not respond. Shot in front of him in an instant. Fantastic speed. Chen Daolin dodged sideways in shock. Host protection. The steam was blown out of a fire hole. What is this hidden weapon? Can you break my body? The true chair was stunned by him. I plunged into the river with a swoop. And they swim like crazy downstream. He has been practicing for over 100 years. It will definitely be boiled in water. I can't hide in the water forever. I want to go ashore, but where to hide? I have a lot of thoughts in my head. Unknowingly, it has advanced a kilometer. And there's a place in my mind. By the way, the mountain temple of Snake Village. That's where I belong. With the blessing of the mountain guard. The time soon came to night. Chen Daolin followed the compass's guide. Chased all the way outside the mountain temple. He stared at the dilapidated temple cautiously and did not enter rashly. This beast has many tricks. How could you choose such a dead end to hide? Could it be deceitful? Evil animal, I know you're hiding in there. Get out and die. Of course, I won't go out. I can only hope that the mountain guard can appear. Delay him for a moment and a half. Wait for yourself to recover some truth. Really can't. I'll strip the elves naked and fight with him. Chen Daolin was gnashing his teeth in anger outside. Take out a dry red talisman. Throw it into the mountain temple. Okay, since you're not coming out. Then I will destroy this second talisman and explode. Flames soar into the sky. The entire mountain temple collapsed into nothingness in an instant, along with everything in a 50-foot radius. Ashes in the west. However, after the statue of the mountain guard exploded, a black light rushed out. It's unbelievably fast. Who destroyed my idol in Osaka? This sound is like thunder. Chen Daolin was shocked. A trace of blood spilled from all 7 orifices. His previous anger, it vanished long before the crisis of life and death. The only thing left is fear. Although he didn't know what it was. But I felt a trace of spirit power fluctuation. It may be the wife you mentioned in the ancient records. Chen Dowling's legs trembled as he tried to escape. But he doesn't think I have the slightest confidence to escape. Just then, restores some apprentice Mully, running fast from a distance. Master, I'm here to help you. See this anger? Chen Dowling's face suddenly struck. Good disciple came just in time. He then resorted to attractive force, controlled the stunned wooden mine. He directly smashed it at the old monster primordial spirit. I'm sorry. Block for the teacher. After leaving this sentence, Chen Dowling ran away. Using his own life-saving magic talisman, the speed exploded more than 5 times in an instant. The old monster snorted coldly when he saw this, emitted a soul attack. Dare to appear in front of this seat again. This seat makes your soul fly away. Warriors do not enter reincarnation. Chen Dowling, who was running away, only suffered from severe chest pain. The internal organs are like being hit by a heavy hammer. The battle will not stop. Escaping so far can still hurt. Okay, you wait for me. After saying a cruel word in my heart, he jumped into the depths of the forest without looking back. The old monster primordial spirit did not pursue, but anon turned into a black shadow and burrowed into the wooden barrier. This sentence is not bad. After a moment, the red saw no movement outside. I just emerged from the ruins of the mountain temple, hey. Good gamble. This mountain guard really has spirit. I've never gambled in my life. This is the most thrilling time. Before I can fully relax. The dead wooden mine suddenly stood up from the ground. I cheated my body, my brain buzzed. Immediately thought of Chan Fan who came back from the dead. And that just blew up my fear. No cheating. I will crush you to ashes. See how you cheat the corpse. I scream. Spit out a lot of flames on the wood mine. After it was charred, another tail drew it into pieces. It should be fine now. I'm finally relieved. Holding a burnt rib on fire. The grateful Asai Ama Shenwabeard cowed out 3 times. Thank you, Master Mountain Guard, for your help. Thank you for the blessing of the Mountain Guard. From now on, I will come to worship you every year. I was just about to leave after saying goodbye. An angry explosion suddenly came out. I'm pissed. You're wicked. Are you full of enemies? It's like thunder and I'm left where I am. Master Mountain Guard, you spoke. I realized it, panicked and excited, looking around the sound. Seems to be angry enough. It took a long time to catch my breath. You ruined my good deeds, you know? Find me a physical body within 1 stick of incense. Or I curse you for eternity. My face turns black when I hear that. The cat will never enter the cycle of reincarnation. But it's scarier than killing me. Go soon. Don't just find a physical body to fool me. I want to be strong. To be young. He's handsome with cultivation. It's the Mountain Guard, don't worry. I Suhai's errand bag, you are satisfied. I don't know. Why did he ask himself to find a physical body? But I dare not resist the order of the Mountain Guard. Extremely fast. Go away. Disappeared without a trace. After I left, the old monster's anger gradually calmed down. My original guard is dissipating too fast now. Just find a meat ginger first. Otherwise, I'm afraid my soul will be scattered. And he thought about it. Immediately the original. It all got into a mouse. My dignified Tian Mo San. People live for hundreds of years. I've never seen such a bad thing. Damn. How did I light up so many things in the first place? 100 years ago, I was hunted down by several major sects until only Yuanshan was left. Fortunately, I escaped into this Mountain Guard. Seal Primordial Spirit has survived by the power of faith. Not long ago, I finally accumulated divine power to take over the house. Someone happened to come from Dan Taoist. It's a good opportunity to seize the house. Unexpectedly, this time he swallowed 2 people in a row, caused me to fail. But because I swallowed a trace of primordial spirit power, I became enlightened. Then the Key family came. I want to take over again. I was smashed again this time. The corpse with a trace of primordial spirit. And swallowed by a wild dog. That's how the wild dog got it. I was supposed to see him this time. I want to be careful and wait for him to get close before taking over. As a result, the old man blew up my idol directly in the distance. The physical body that I finally waited for, and was torn to ashes by that. Blame this beast? Just wait until this seat gets a good physical body. Make sure it looks good. I don't know where this bastard is going to get me something. I'm really looking forward to the coming week. Better grab a few live, strong men from the village. Let this seat choose. While the old monster waits in anger. I have They quickly arrived at the cemetery outside Chen family town, spread out, sweeping through graves looking for bodies. It's a pity that all the corpses turned into skulls. Such a physical body is obviously unqualified. No matter what, it has to be just buried. There are also some graves that show signs of being dug up. The bodies inside are gone. It looks like it was stolen by some kind of creature. Guard is continuing to search. Sure enough, spotted a bald-tailed black dog digging a grave. The black dog's eyes turned a starry red. And it's a grimace. Black gas came out of the top of the head. Apparently eaten a lot of corpses. Resentment. It's stealing corpses. Am I so fierce? The evil spirit is so heavy. Switch corpse. Can't go wrong. Young and handsome. Muscular. Dashing and handsome. Perfect. The black dog seemed to smell danger. I looked up and saw a black snake slowly crawling over. Shouldn't a snake demon be here to grab meat? Are you starving? Staring straight at this side. Wait a minute. Why do I feel like he's not staring at meat? It's me. It's me. The black dog suddenly fried all over. Realizing that something was wrong, he immediately fled into the distance. There was a human cry coming out of his mouth. Murder, kill. Help, somebody's trying to kill someone. I rely on this dog to have intelligence. Not only young, strong, and handsome. Still an enlightened monster. There is nobody more perfect than you in this world. The more I read it, the more satisfied I became. Released the animal ring and put it directly around his neck. The black dog screamed. Keep struggling. But in front of the high-grade magic weapon, everything is in vain. Please forgive me, Master Snake, let me go. Shut up, it's Shanshan who wants to see you. It's a good thing. As I speak, I grab the black dog and get into action, happily towards the direction of the mountain temple. Go in time. The limited time is approaching. Sky Demon Loose Man is in a hurry to walk alone in place. Time is running out. This mouse's body is already showing signs of collapse. We must seize the new body quickly. If Ness doesn't come back. Just as he thought of it, he heard me excitedly take credit. Master Shanshan, I found the perfect body for you. You look young and strong. Handsome. It definitely meets your needs. How about perfect? Take a look at the deposit of Qianma Loose Man. I almost broke down inside. This is the body you found. What a dog is kidding. You let me take a dog. Why don't you die? Go to hell. He has underestimated my intelligence as much as possible. Try to ask Wang Xiao to say. But still hi, I forgot to add the qualification human. Hear his angry roar. And I didn't know what to do. Master Mountain Guard. What did I do wrong? It's all according to your request. Sky Demon Loose Man is speechless. He was furious to the extreme. We're out of time. Well, instead of possessing a bald-tailed dog, I might as well choose your elm head. Hand over your body. He roared, turned into black mist and tried to take my body away. I naturally refused to sit still. Desperately used the guard stone to resist his will. Sky Demon Loose Man found helplessly after trying a few times. My guard is extraordinarily strong. Glass is expelled with every intrusion. At this time, he looked indifferently at the big black dog. The more I looked, the more surprised I was. How come? This familiar breath is the body of Satsuma. It's the same physique as me back then. Is this a coincidence? After a long hesitation, he sighs, one dog, one dog. At least it's the physique of the year. Better than being blown away. The big deal is to wait for the recovery of the cultivation base in the future. Find a human again to identify. The primordial spirit of Qianmo Sanren immediately fuses with the dog's body. And it went surprisingly well. Soon merged into one. Looking at the memory of this dog, it turns out that I was stealing those few sacrifices. After enlightenment, he has been robbing tombs and exterminating corpses. That's why I developed such a physique. So, it's a good body. This herd belongs to the silly snake. How could this thing trap me? Sky Demon Loose Man lifted the back of his neck. Just look straight at me slipping away. Stop and watch until you help me find this body. For the sake of really good. This book has decided to accept you as a disciple. See me standing still. He added another sentence. It is your honor to be my disciple. Come over quickly to worship. That's when I realized it. What the hell? Aren't you a mountain guard? And he sneered. When did I ever say I was a mountain guard? I just found a statue of a mountain guard to live in. It's your own wishful thinking. None of my business. Me at this time, I just feel a burst of anger in my chest. I was tricked. I remember when I offered sacrifices and carved out to the statue. Bless my cultivation well. As a result, there is no mountain guard at all. It's a decoration that comes out of nowhere. Hateful, so hateful. You pretend to be a guard. No fear of retribution, hell after death. The big black dog heard a very funny joke at 4 o'clock. It made a doggy laugh, haha. Retribution, going to hell is nonsense for ants to comfort themselves. How could you have such an idea? Look at this black dog digging graves and stealing corpses. Do not believe in God and do not believe in evil. This is like my memory bearer. I don't want to talk to him. Without saying a word, he turned around and crawled away. Watch me walk away. The big black dog thought for a while. The corners of his mouth raised a sneer and followed. I picked up speed. The big black dog also sped up. I stood trees with soil. Turns out this dog thing is more proficient than me. The two are inseparable. I can't get rid of it. A day later, I returned to my neighborhood. Looking at the black dog helplessly and angrily. This is my place. The big black dog smiled. You can't come to your turf as a teacher. Warm shooting in front. It should lead to the underground cave. That's your lair, right? Just finished speaking. At this time, the Wolf King ran over from a distance, with a salt sheep in his mouth. Nice work. I happened to be hungry too. After a compliment, I slowly swallowed the sheep into my belly. The big black dog has been watching quietly and did not make a sound until I'm done digesting it. It just opened its mouth coldly, and I'm yours too. Half of the masters don't give me a little filial piety. Hearing this, I laughed. Wolves eat meat dogs. Shit-eating Wolf King. Pull some shit for him to eat. When the Wolf King heard this, immediately ran over happily. Pat your butt and defecate at the big black dog. The big black dog's head is smoking with anger. He pounced on it and bit the Wolf King. You scam. I will also tear. The Wolf King screamed and ran away. His legs just trembled and hid behind me. Heh, it's been a long time since anyone dared to humiliate me like this. Disciple. Do you know what are the consequences of disrespecting your teacher? I heard the calm answer. I'm not disrespectful to you, but I was crazy. The black dog sneered. Do you admit to being my disciple? My face has changed. Quickly justify. I don't have it. I have a little kindness towards you. You even called out to me as a teacher. It's useless if you don't admit it. Lao Tzu is your master. The big black dog is very proud. I'm in a hurry. Although I really hate to admit it. You can go around. What the other party said seems to make sense. Shit, I won't get on the horse. After a scream, I turned around and jumped into the water. The big black dog escaped and laughed even more proudly. He followed me slowly. Snake fruit tree takes root in nest. Big and steady growth. The little white snake has undergone this period of practice. There are faint signs of painting demons. I learned how to breathe. I took out mullet storage bag. Just wanted to check it out. The black dog came closer. Why are you so close? Go away and see me alert. The black dog smiled sarcastically. Is a little junk still considered a treasure? Don't give it to me. I gave him a look. Did not speak. Released the contents of the storage bag. Muley's treasures are much more than muons. The pile is full of 8 bottles of medicinal pills. Arenal fluoride. A large number of medicinal materials. There is also a small alchemy furnace. And many spell royal sisters. In addition, there is a palm-sized one. The stone gave off a faint milky white sheen. There seems to be a faint spiritual energy fluctuation. The big black dog's eyes lit up. You have to go up and grab it with your dog's paw. What a sly dog. Didn't I say I'll give it to you, but you don't want it? I was going to steal. I hurriedly rolled my tail. Put the snacks in the storage bag. The big black dog turned away in embarrassment. I'm just curious to take a look. I don't care. I looked at his back and was speechless. The tail is wagging so hard. Do you obviously want it? Days go by. My life is still dull. In addition to practicing spales, just catch a few prey and beat the ducks. Attractive force is my latest major. After repeated practice, it has completely disappeared. It can be started 5 meters apart. The old man's attractive force at the last stop. You can attack me 100 feet apart. I have to practice to that extent. I was swallowing a wild boar today. The big black dog suddenly appeared next to him. His cynical disciple. You eat this stuff every day. Only in the year of the monkey and the month of the horse can we break through this garbage. The dog shook his head. And I said this in a huff. What do you say to eat? The big black dog sneered and answered nonsense. Of course, it is the best monster and the best elixir. That's easy to say. Is there any demon beast around here? Only the Wolf King is left. You can't improve much if you eat it. Might as well keep it. Big Black Dog heard this. Smiling, he opened a storage ring. That's your problem. You can eat good food if you're too nerdy. Let me show you the storage ring I found last night. And today's lunch. With a flash of white light. A colourful psychic. 7 demonic beasts appeared on the ground. This thing is called Lam Wai Ki. It is a Lincoln raised by a nearby sect. Specially for consumption. This is so much better than the beast. I passed by and came by too. I heard the word. Startled, immediately cast the earth escape tree and hid it underground. And used the guard stone to vigilantly sweep around. Are you crazy? You won't be followed, will you? Don't worry, I made it very clean. No one in this world can chase me. No one's coming anyway. Don't worry. The old dog is quite proud, and I was looking for a replacement. Start plucking the spirit-tailed chicken quickly. And within moments, there was a bald chicken. Then he touched it. A pile of coals appeared on the ground. Put up the grill in front of me and started baking. Charcoal heating. It's sizzling and oily from the end machine. A tangy aroma, Reiki overflowing. And when he did that, he smiled and he looked at me. Disciple, I see you drooling. Want to eat? Simple. Trade snacks. Want a snack? Impossible, I Suhei just starved to death. I won't eat your roast chicken. And I'm staring at this. Harazi keeps flowing from the mouth. Student really has backbone. Then watch me eat. The big black dog said. I tore off a chicken leg and started chewing happily. It made a crunching sound while gnawing. Haha, this chicken is so fragrant. The draft is soaring into my eyes. Accidentally gnawed until only bones were left. Take the chicken bones for you to eat. You are welcome to look at me first. See me, no response. He sprinted up. Take away the bones, bite them, swallow them. Out of sight, out of mind. Just turn your head and leave. I don't care. The big black dog sees this. He took out a chicken leg and leaned in front of me. This fat chicken leg is so shy and beautiful. Apprentice, are you really not eating this time? I can't be angry. Turned around and a fireball tree sprayed out. The big black dog hurriedly dodged. He's not mad. Hey, laugh, don't be angry. I am your master. How could it pit you? You know, if this lingwaji is taken out and sold, sell at least 3 snacks. You picked up a big bargain. Why don't you sell it? When I'm stupid. The big black dog frowned when he heard this. Isn't it inconvenient for me to be like a dog now? As for whether I lied to you, disciple, look back for yourself. Wolf King is broken through the 3rd layer. He just ate some bone residue and broke through. This is the power of Lam Wai Ki. I couldn't resist seeing this. I had to agree. Well then, pay for it one hand and deliver it the other hand. I said take out the snack and throw it to the big black dog. Black dog doesn't say a word. Throw the complete spirit-tailed chicken over. I saw the spirit-tailed chicken in front of me. Smell it hard. Swallow. The spirit-tailed chicken is not too big, more than enough to swallow. But the digestion speed is much slower than those beasts. I pushed my waist to the top. I saw inside the zero-tail muscle. A thin line of blood gas is absorbed from it. Push into the top. The Reiki liquid in the top is low, is increasing at a rate visible to the naked eye. It didn't take long to fill the waist top. I am the peak of the 4th floor of Psychic 7. Now it's natural to break through to 50% of the psychic. This Lingwaiji is worthy of being a demon beast in the late stage of psychic communication. I just refined a piece and broke through. The rest is estimated to be enough for me to refine for a few more days. It came soon, 3 days later. The zero-tail machine is completely digested. My cultivation not only reached the peak of the 75th floor of Psychic, there are more elves. This old dog really doesn't lie. The snacks are so worth it. The big black dog came to me with a smile. How effective is the apprentice zero-tailed chicken? And I honestly nodded and said, okay. Then let's join forces. Go catch a few more. 55 points, guaranteed that you will break through to the later stage of transparency within a month. Break through to Tongming Great Perfection within 1 year. My eyes widened when I heard that. Shaking his head again and again. This is a demon beast from the late Tongming period. It's too dangerous. Go by yourself. Later in a month. A great year. Such cultivation speed. I'm afraid anyone and any monster will be moved. But I will never be fooled. There's no such thing as pie falling. The big black dog grinned. Rather disdainful. This spirit-tailed chicken is also matched as a demon beast. It has long been lost in combat by humans. Not even the demonic beast in the medium term. I can hold to with one hand. If you don't go, I'll go alone then. If hunted by humans, I'll run to you. My face turned black when I heard that. King Jin bulging with anger, swearing. I've never seen such a shameless dog as you. The big black dog laughed triumphantly. Haha, don't worry, follow as a teacher, keep what you eat and drink spicy. There's danger, I can detect it right away. I can't lie to you. I'm completely speechless. This old dog has a straight personality. If he doesn't agree, he will stalk him. They do everything they can to make it so annoying. But I can't do anything about him. Yes, but you are not allowed to call me apprentice. I have my own name. My name is Suhei. The old dog's eyes lit up after hearing this. The snow is black. The apprentice will also give himself a name. Although the name sucks. And I said, yes, I will. That's better than yours or something. The old dog Wenyan immediately corrected. Lao Tzu is famous all over the world. The mighty sky demon loose man. Okay, never mind. With an elm head like you, there's nothing to explain. Anyway, before I regain my strength. This name is not easy to publicize. Why don't you take another one for now? Since I am black. Then call it Heidi first. Good black brother is not as good as calling Dahei. I shouted. The old dog is angry. Correction again is the emperor of the emperor. Dahei is a dog's name, right? Aren't you a dog? Okay, shut up. Not call black brother. Change the name to black and yellow head authors. Okay, right? Black and yellow. And we talked and walked and talked. It took all day. Finally came to the road near Shaoyao sect. The old dog explained to me some common sense and knowledge. Suhei, do you know how many immortal cultivation East Gates there are in the territory of Chu State? I smell smoke and answer. I only know one snake catcher. Could it be that there are other Eastgate snake catchers? The old dog chuckled. It is normal for the snake demon to only know the traces of catching snakes. Now listen to this. The state of Chu has 5 major sects in the southeast and northwest. North Ice and Snow West Kunlun. East Penglai South Snake Catching. Placed in the middle is the citizenship of the Imperial Court. All denominations, large and small in the country, are subject to these 5 major regulations. The martial snake sect used to be called the dragon subduing sect. Then the sect declined. I am afraid that the mystery will be changed because I want to attract killing fire too much tomorrow. I heard. Curious to ask, where are we going now? What level does it belong to? The old dog replied. Xiaoyao sect is a small sect that doesn't enter the class. Belongs to the jurisdiction of the snake catcher sect. There are only 5 small pillars here. As soon as I heard that there were 5 chicken helpers and 7 brothers, I immediately subconsciously turned his head and wanted to run away. I'm not going. Don't go to death. 5 columns. Don't you want my snake life? The old dog bit my tail. What are you scared of? Can you be a little promising? Come here. Do you see the slope ahead? This seal is only 1 pillar base, and the old man in the early stage. These chickens are raised by him. There are hundreds of them. And my eyes lit up and I walked away. Take a closer look. I rely on hundreds of them. I said, use the priest to sense it. Discover the edge of this hurricane. There is a vague square. Obstructing the shrine. The old dog smiled. Take out a little bit of unknown green powder, scattered on the light. This is positive and negative lighting to prevent outsiders from entering, but I can't stop it, I'm optimistic. This is chemical powder, special protective cover. All of a sudden, and that light melts away at a speed that's visible to the naked eye. With the green powder as the center, a large live mouth appeared. It's 10 feet wide. Then the old dog took out a handful of spirit forms, put it in the gap. This spirit worm has a fatal attraction to the spirit-tailed chicken. Wait for my order. Let's do it together. How many can you catch? Run after catching. Not long after, a chicken discovered a spirit worm. Ran up immediately. The rest of the chickens also followed. Swarm up. There are more than a dozen. Coming, ready to do. Hear the barking of the old dog. And then something happened to me. The virtual beast circle broke out of the ground, flying towards the tail of the forest, zooming quickly halfway through. Forcibly control the 3 spirit-tailed chickens. Pull together. The old dog also got out of the dirt at the same time. Open your mouth and bite the paw of a chicken dog. 1 left and 1 right, grabbed respectively. Get it done. The old dog just opened his mouth to remind, only to find that I had run away. But just as he wanted to retreat with the pertinent tree, an angry roar suddenly came from the sky. It exploded in my ears like thunder. Okay. It's you, the beast, stealing the chicken. No wonder I lost 2 chickens. Fast response. Open the earth escape tree and hurriedly hide underground. The old black dog was not so lucky. The earth tree has just been cast halfway. Drilled down 1/3. I found that the soil became stiff and turned into slate. You can't walk through this kind of Indian mound tree. Seeing this, he hurriedly put the 3 spirit tail machines, put it in storage. Then stand up with your legs upright and run. Run like a human. It's unbelievably fast. The white-bearded elder in the sky saw this scene. Completely stunned. Is this a dog or a person? It doesn't look like an ordinary dog at all. Hugh, dog, stop. The old man wants to eat dog meat and white whiskers today.